Ladies and gentlemen, we are so back, and it's good to be back with a nice Beckett submission reveal. It feels like it's been forever because it kind of has been a little while since we've been able to do a submission reveal from this angle. Here we are in the warehouse, as you can tell from the backdrop, and I'm definitely very excited. It's our first video since we expanded, which we started that whole process 2 months ago. I know I made one without the face cam, but it is good to have the face cam so I can see you guys, well, you can see me at the very least, and just to kind of have a more of a personal video, because I just think face cam videos are just way better than non-face cam videos, not just for me, but other YouTubers as well. Anyways, doesn't matter. Here we are, very excited to be back. We have ourselves a dozen or so cards back from Beckett, and I'm very excited to be showcasing you these cards. I actually don't really remember what's in this submission. I do have the list right here, but I don't want to take a peek at it. That's cheating. I do see we have a Cam Thomas RPA out of 25. We got Kobe, Penix. I'm sure there's some other cool stuff in here as well. So let's get revealing. I'll take a 9 corners, 8.5 on a thick card. Definitely does not surprise me. Really cool RPA of Cam Thomas here. Cameron Thomas, excuse me. Very nice card. Nice way to start. 9 on a thick card will absolutely take. We'll just stick with the left pile here. We'll jump to this Kobe. 8.5 on the status from very interesting. Surface is a 7.5. 9.5 on the centering and edges. 9 on the corners. 7.5 on the surface though. Something definitely went wrong on the surface because like Beckett subgrades, the centering edges and corners look great. 8.5 though. Oh, so close to a 9 on this card. That would have been fantastic. Okay, here we go with another Kobe Bryant card. I believe this is also from, yeah, this is also from status as well. This one came back a 9. That is a really good looking 9. All right, sorry for that. I had a customer come in, so I kind of forget my train of thought here. Where were we at with Kobe? I know we just revealed it, and it's a 9. I think we were about to address the subgrades. Centering and edges, again, spot on with 2.95s. Corners, a 9 again on both of them. This one, difference is the surface is an 8.5. We were able to get bumped up to a 9. This is number to 299. Was the other one? Yeah, the other one was number 2. 33 of 199, so cool high school jersey number match. This one is 149 out of 299. So really neat there. Nice 9 on that Kobe. Here we go, moving forward. Here is this is the Caleb Williams Fluidity. This came back in 9.5 or a 10. We'll definitely take the 9.5. Corners on this card is a 10. That's actually kind of shocking. Wow. That's actually really cool on a Fluidity card. It's acetate, so you can see the back, or see through it, I should say. You guys know that I like these acetate cards. But to get a 10 on the corners, that's very impressive. And 9.5 everywhere else. True Gem Mint Plus, or whatever they like to call it. Really cool card there of Caleb Williams. Here we have a Pokemon card, also in a 9.5 or a 10. Very exciting. Ooh, the Pikachu SAR in a 9.5. Centering and edges, 9.5s. Corners are a 9, which is a little underwhelming, but the surface is a 10. Gotta love that. That is beautiful. I think I can see the corner, right? The corner, was it? Corner, a little white right there. Everything else, spot on. Gotta love that. All right. Oh, a couple cool cards that we just had here. Here's a Jaden Daniels. This is a pink 8.5 though. That's underwhelming. Surface is an 8. This year's Prism, 2024 Prism, definitely did not bode well. Centering and edges, spot on. It seems like we've been pretty good with the centering and edges for most of these cards, if not all of them. And Prism is typically a card that is off-center, so I guess it's kind of reassuring that it was a 9.5 here, but the surface just kind of really did us in. But a lot of the Prism cards this year, or base cards, or even colored inserts, a lot of them had like dimples or print lines or scratches of sorts all over them. So 8.5, a little underwhelming on that Jaden Daniels. Here's a Marcus Sasser card here. Whoa, a King Snake. This came back a 9. That is crazy. Gotta be a case hit here. I know there's a Marcus Sasser collector around these neck of the woods. So this is definitely his card. Really good looking card though. Really, wow, it just really pops. Centering, I just complimented Prism. Like, oh, the Prism centering's been doing really well. And here we are, and it's an 8.5, and that's what did us in on this card. That is not ideal. But all right, that's our first stack. Here we are, moving on to our second stack. Here's a Michael Penix. Prism. 8.5 on the surface. Again, see what I mean? What are the Prism surface get on this one? I got a 9.5 on the Sasser. Here we go. Centering 9.5, edges and corners 9. I'm sorry. Centering's a 9, edges and corners are 9.5s. And the surface though, you can kind of see it right there. A little something there. That's kind of on the bag. Got a little schmutz right there. So you win some and you lose some. Here's another Pokemon card. Come on, give me at least be a 9. Okay, definitely will take this. I know this one's definitely not mine. There's a funny story about this. A gentleman dropped it off a while ago, wanting to do Beckett, and then I stopped doing the Beckett, and I told him, hey, we're not doing them no more. Do you want to do a personal? He said yes. He never came back around. Then we started doing Beckett submissions again, so we sent this card out on the first one, and bang. Surface, like, look at the centering and edges have been spectacular on most of the cards, all but one, I believe. Surface, killing us again. Wow. You know, the silver does actually kind of look good. I'm sure the gold would have looked beautiful as well, but I think the silver kind of looks really good. It kind of blends in with the sky. All right, here we go. What do we have here? We have a Cam Smith. Okay, we got an auto of 9 card and 10 auto. Centering, edges, corners, all 9s with the surface being a 9.5. So the surface on this card is the winner, and the rest are just 9s. In totality, a 9 on the card and 10 on the auto. Just talking too fast. Here's a 10-10 Marcus Sasser auto. Card grade is it? Ooh. Ouch. Edges. It's a little thicker card, so the edges not being a 9.5 or a 10 doesn't surprise me. Edges 7.5. Yikes. Auto's a 10, so that's promising. Centering 9.5, okay. But corners, surface, and edges all 8.5, 8, and 7.5 respectively. That's a tough pill to swallow right there. That is a tough pill to swallow. All right, we got another Marcus Sasser. This is 1 of 5. Please fare better than the Contenders Optic. Here we go. Green Prism checkerboard, something crazy. Nice surface 8. Oh my God, the surface. Everything else is a 9.5. Centering, edges, corners, all 9.5s, except the surface. That was an 8. Auto's a 10. Card itself is a 9. Really, really cool. 1 of 5. That is a crazy card. That's gonna look nice in your collection. And here is a Drake May. I believe this is a silver, and it's hopefully it's a 9. Oh, it's a red, white, blue, and it's a 9. Surface again. See, that's how tricky this 2024 Prism product is. You can even see it a little bit right there, there, a little bit, maybe not as much. Oh, like that is just so underwhelming, and there's such poor print quality from Panini. Doesn't surprise me with how terrible they print their products. But damn, you know, they've always been bashed on centering year after year for their product, whether it's football or basketball, but mainly football. And this year they actually kind of get it right. Centering's a 9 on this one, but other Prism cards, they've been 9.5s. But dang, the surface, and I knew the surface wasn't going to be good on them, but wow. That kind of sucks, but you know what? That's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I really hope you were able to enjoy this one. Definitely good to be back doing these submission reveals. We're going to be doing pickup videos as well on top of submission reveals, so definitely stay on the lookout for more videos. I'm happy to be back here at the desk with the camera mounted right there. It does feel good to be back doing these kind of videos, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please smash the thumbs up button. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new or haven't considered subscribing. Check out the channel membership program. If you enjoyed this video, which I do believe you did, I've queued up an excellent one right there for you guys that I do believe will be excellent for your hobby endeavors.